Well, good morning, South Mississippi, and happy or Merry Christmas Eve. It has been a really foggy start to the day, but first let's start by talking about how warm it's actually going to be as we head into Christmas Day. Of course, this is the past 12 years of Christmas high temperatures at the Gulfport Biloxi Airport, and you can see in the bright red there, our record high temperature was in 2016, 76 degrees on Christmas Day. Ever since 2019, we've had 3 days or 3 Christmases with the temperature of 70 or higher. And we'll see if that happens again this year. It is going to be very warm, at least on the coast, not quite that warm, but a little bit further inland, that is still certainly a possibility. Across the entire region, these are your forecast temperatures for the afternoon on Christmas Day, and you can see there, especially if you're traveling over to Louisiana, we're going to be looking at extremely high temperatures, record warmth over there. Some spots very close to, maybe even right at or above 80 degrees. As for South Mississippi, north of I-10, you do have a pretty good chance at seeing those temperatures at or above 70 degrees. It's very possible many spots may make it into the mid to upper 70s as well. But thankfully, with the fog and the cooler coastal waters, we will be seeing a high temperature right around or just shy of 70 along the immediate coastline. Now, let's take a look at some of our tower cameras out there. Just after 8:30, we are still seeing some extremely dense fog across the area. That was the IP. Here's the Beau Rivage. We're still seeing extremely thick layer of fog out there. So if you are planning on driving, or if you're already out there tuning in, well, you've got to take it nice and slow out there. Make sure you give yourself plenty of extra time. Make sure you use those low beams as you are driving through this very, very dense fog. Visibility is down to pretty much just a few feet. Some spots maybe even less than that. Here's the look at there. This is the Gulfport Airport. 61 degrees right now. A very light wind out of the north, about 3 miles per hour, and humidity is very, very high, because of the fog. And well, visibility is reporting to be 0 at the moment. Dense fog advisory continues until 11 a.m. this afternoon, or later this morning, I should say. But in the Mississippi Sound and our offshore locations, that is a marine fog advisory that continues all the way till tomorrow afternoon. So definitely a good chance that we're going to see fog linger over the next 24 hours or more, and at times that can make it onto the coast. So especially going into Christmas Day, the fog is very likely to linger well into the morning, even into the afternoon at times. High pressure nearby, that means no change in our weather pattern. We still have a lot of that very light wind, cool water temperatures. That's going to just be the perfect recipe for that fog to continue to develop. And no changes in the pattern are expected pretty much anytime soon, but we'll get to the more long-term forecast here in a little bit. There are some signs, maybe a cool down as we head into next week. But here's these temperatures for today. Most of us, like I said, should make it to right around 70 degrees along the coast, maybe a little bit lower. But the fog is certainly going to be an issue as we go into the evening hours once again. This may linger, especially with how dense it is out there right now. This may linger into the afternoon and then redevelop again as we go into the evening hours. We saw that happen yesterday very quickly as well. Let's talk about tomorrow's forecast. This is Christmas Day. Most of us will be seeing those temperatures in the 60s in the morning, very similar to today. But that fog, very likely tomorrow's the day that it is most likely to linger well into the afternoon. Fog possible pretty much all day long. We're going to look at those afternoon temperatures, making it maybe very close to 70 degrees. The only thing is that, hey, the fog may really help us out with the temperature. It may keep us a little bit on the lower side as we go into the afternoon, so that may be a good thing there. In terms of high temperatures over the next several days, like I said, there is a cold front on the way, but it's not going to get here until Sunday. And by then it takes another day or two for that really cold air to actually arrive. And you can see there, by Tuesday, we could be seeing that afternoon temperatures struggle to get out of the 40s. So a very cold air mass coming in right behind this cold front, and we're kind of going from spring to winter very, very quickly. You can see weekend temperatures, afternoon temperatures in the 70s all the way to the coast, and then a little bit of whiplash there. We're going to go Monday, 56 degrees is our high temperature, so that is quite the change in less than 24 hours. Morning temperatures don't even look that much better. We're going from the weekend, morning temperatures around 60 to Tuesday, Wednesday, looking at morning temperatures very close to, possibly even just below freezing. So a very, very cold start to the new year, Wednesday being New Year's Eve there. And overall, we just want to keep a very close eye out for maybe a potential freeze there going into the first of next year. We'll keep a close eye on that for sure. 7-day forecast, let's talk about the whole thing. Going through each day, of course, today, tomorrow, Friday as well, we may be dealing with those warm temperatures, fog lingering across the area well into the afternoon hours. That's kind of the pattern we're stuck in. Going into the weekends, that cold front starts to approach. We do get those slightly higher rain chances along the front. Not too much of a jump, but at least maybe a few scattered showers as the front is going through. Of course, as that front is approaching, we'll see some of our warmest temperatures as well. Low to mid 70s possible all the way down to the coast. And then the front moves through and we get that blast of very cold air. Monday, Tuesday, waking up, morning temperatures maybe in the 30s, especially by Tuesday. Certainly the afternoon temperature is following suit. Just maybe struggling to get out of the 40s come Tuesday afternoon. So definitely something to keep an eye on. We'll continue to keep that forecast updated, of course, with the potential for temperatures very, very, very close to freezing. We want to think about protecting those plants as we get through the weekend into early next week. But for now, the big concept or the big story is going to be how foggy it is. Make sure you take those morning commutes very, very slowly, and especially going into Thursday, Friday. That fog may linger well into the afternoon hours for your Christmas Day activities and, well, morning temperatures like we've been talking about. Very, very warm as well, close to 60 degrees at times.